Another one.
It in.
You gotta bring more muscle if you want to stop Edwards from scoring. He's gifted at converting through contact.
The floater. Oh, it's blocked by Towns. And they'll keep possession. Barnes with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. And the dunk by Pirtle.
The youngster, Scotty Barnes, has great vision.
Pass to Edwards. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now here's Barrett. With the floater. That shot off. And some solid defense from Towns. And Edwards, here we go. Count that one.
Yeah, look at the concentration. Through contact, Edwards gets the shot off. Just a tremendous fight.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends.
I'm playing
because it frees up your perimeter.
And from the jump, they've
I'm
also
playing
clearly been
2K right
focused
now.
on running effective plays here tonight. There's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor. Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Well, the Raptors have earned quite the reputation for their player development spin.
You're totally right, B.A. They don't need to pick in the lottery. They've gotten great value out of their draft picks, and a lot of those have became stars.
Pass to McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Here's Barrett. 4-3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
Yo,
it
was it?
Under 2.5 minutes played so far.
What the jump?
And again, Anthony Edwards. Edwards has got 14.
No, I dare you.
They're really working.
I dare you play like that.
Barnes against Towns. To the paint. Here's quickly. Rebound Minnesota.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Here's Edwards. Oh, he can't miss. 8 for 8 after that shot.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside.
What?
Trent from long range. And it's Gobert with a rebound. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 16-4 run. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Barnes. And again, Anthony Edwards. He's got 18.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Olynyk checked in for Scotty Barnes. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Raptors. Dick, he's checked in for Trent. And it's Brown in for Quickly. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Conley passes to Alexander Walker. Towns outside. Now Gobert. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. 2 points. That one goes.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Pass to Pirtle. Knocked away. Stolen by Conley. Olynyk against Towns. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Outside Barrett. Well, Grant, for R.J. Barrett, he pretty much knew he was going to be an NBA player.
Oh, B.A., he sure did. And the #1 prospect out of high school in Florida in 2018. Did his one and done in college at Duke and followed it up with the #3 overall pick. And he has definitely delivered.
Barnes, he's checked in for Pirtle. Edwards, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And that's good as he hits both shots. When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
And here are the Raptors now. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. And here's Brown for 3. And the Raptors miss again. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Minnesota. Driving to the basket. That one is off. Brown with some nice D. Outside Barrett. Over McDaniels. Misses off the right iron. Outside Edwards. And the shot's good. Edwards.
Oh, Chad. Chad, that was so Chad. Chad, that was tough. Please.
Now we're on question number 8. Am I more of a morning or night person? Uh-oh.
I have a feeling I'm right with this one, but I'm not 100% sure.
I'm really going to lock in from the class. Y'all really still have to lock in.
He's got 22.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. We'll be back in a moment.
Now we are on question.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And quite a position here for the Timberwolves. What do you think, guys?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
Kelly Olynyk is out there with Barnes. Then it's Bruce Brown. Then there's Dick. And it's Nwora in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
And I love Dick's aggressive mindset. I mean, this is how lethal he can be catching and firing.
Here's Edwards.
D.
Olynyk with some nice D.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns is a threat from everywhere on the court. He said, quote, if I need to shoot, I can shoot. If I need to post up, be a bruiser, I can be a bruiser. I'm not a specialist in anything. What I can do is be a very versatile player and try to do every single thing really well. Brian?
Yeah, that's the good stuff there. Allie, thank you. And here's Brown for 3. And the Raptors, another 3. All right, Grant, I'm going to ask you to put on your executive hat now. Tell us what the key is to establishing culture at an NBA organization.
Ooh, BA. Culture, structured accountability. It's about getting the right group of guys, having strong leadership. And, of course, it only works if the coaches and players fully buy in.
For Minnesota, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And Edwards.
Oh, man, that's so embarrassing. Now, there's one YouTuber that I met in a game from High Pixel Skyward, and I killed him and posted it to YouTube.
Can I have a secret hint?
Secret hint.
Oh.
If I give you any hints, you'll know who it is. And Nico will know who it is as well, so you have to pray that Nico doesn't get this. Because that
Slams it in.
And the offensive firepower Edwards is capable of is special. I mean, we are seeing it on full display right now.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. The drive by Brown. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Gobert's checked in for Alexander Walker, and Mike Conley is subbed in for Morris. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Edwards, that one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist. Edwards got 9 points in the quarter.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Tries the 9-footer. Anderson pulls it down.
Come on, that's your bread and butter. You can't miss that.
Well, Grant, when it comes to the Raptors rebounding, it's a tale of 2 stories.
Yeah, B.A., and over the last couple of years, they've been terrific on the offensive boards, but absolutely terrible on the defensive boards. It's something they're working to fix this season.
Edwards against Trent. Oh, rejected by Poeltl.
Jakob Poeltl saying, not in my house.
Quickly with the ball. Started down by Anderson.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just landed in. He wanted to make a statement.
Shot is good by Edwards.
The focus Edwards has, I mean, being able to still drain the shot despite aggressive coverage.
The 3 from Barnes. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well. Doing more work in the painted area. He has really excelled inside.
The Raptors have gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. Time called here. The Raptors decide to talk it over.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Olynyk comes in for Scotty Barnes. And it's R.J. Barrett in for Brown. Towns, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. McDaniels comes in for Anthony Edwards. Quickly from outside. Rebound Minnesota. McDaniels got 4 rebounds now. Over Trent. McDaniels can't hit.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
And again, no good by Toronto. Minnesota with the ball. And here's Conley. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Towns has got 4 assists in the game.
Masterful control by Mike Conley, keeping his eyes on the rim and nailing the shot through contact.
The Timberwolves have gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter. Here's Anderson. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Quickly with the ball. And it's Gobert picking him up. And it's quickly with a miss.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with his offense.
McDaniels, that's good.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
The Timberwolves have gotten 8 of 12 attempts to drop since the beginning of the second. And they pick up 2. Conley's got his 2nd basket of the night.
You know, he's wiry strong. Conley's made a living taking contact and making shots.
For 3, Barrett. That one doesn't drop. And Minnesota calls time here.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles. We just get the snapshots.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
For 3, Conley. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Welcome to Here's a Hypothetical. If you guys were in your prime today and could hop onto any team, who would you pick?
That's interesting.
And turning our attention back to that first half of action, guys, Anthony Edwards was in complete control.
The Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards, coming up big, making his presence felt in the first half, man.
More bounce to the house. He can get airborne and make highlights with the best of them.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Using all that momentum behind him to finish with power. Gotta love watching him dive toward the rim.
His activity level has made an impact, and he is fearless.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniel. At the 3. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley.
Oh my goodness! Wow, what a play!
Don't be too confident, Shady. I might make the last question worth another 1 million points. All right, favorite sports team?
Oh my goodness! Anthony Edwards. Wow.
Even though the Timberwolves made the playoffs in 2023, Grant, they had their share of trials.
Yeah, B.A., they had to integrate new players. I mean, Cat missed 51 games due to a calf strain. There was that incident with Gobert and Kyle Anderson. And, of course, Jaden McDaniels fracturing his hand.
Let's go now to the...
Oh, wow! Oh, my goodness! Oh, another highlight reel play from Anthony Edwards. Oh, this guy is fun.
And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better.
Now that was tough. So this should be a cover.
That is spelled correctly. What about Shady?
Yeah.
Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. For 3, it's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Edwards. Give him 39. One thing.
All of my friends. And if you guys want to see more videos like this, then click on your screen here. We'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure to subscribe and peace.
The Raptors did very well in 2023, Smitty, was pester ball handlers.
They led the league in steals in the regular season. BA by a fairly significant margin. That really speaks to their defensive focus.
And looking at Edwards, the offensive skills he has are impressive. Now he must focus on improving his defense.
And with expansion whispers.
I just run up, try to dunk. What I say?
Continuing to grow, Smitty. If it happens, you figure there would have to be some realignment.
Yes, BA. Most likely a team would move to the east. Presents a chance for the NBA to change the layout of the league. Might add a division and find ways to cut down on travel.
Nah,
it's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Nah, nigga. That's the nigga that boomed him first.
And eventually, I said this. Okay, I promise you, if I wasn't blind or deaf, I would have made way better food than you. You really want to put that to the test? Yeah, sure. All right, how about this? 30 minutes for cooking time, and BMT has to judge our cooks. What? All right, let's go.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
For 3, Barrett drills it from deep. Barrett's got 5.
I like how selective Barrett is with taking threes. It's a big reason why he shoots a good percentage.
Towns passes to Edwards. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. And let's take this time to bring up the list of last season's elite shot blocking teams. The fourth spot held by the Timberwolves.
You gotta love the way they protect the basket. Anybody who attempts a shot around the rim is always looking out for the swat.
Timeout called, the Raptors.
I took it on.
Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Inside, here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Yes, sir. Scotty Barnes taking flight.
Reed in the post, working on Barnes. Basket counts.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Conley against Quickly. Here's Trent. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. Jaden McDaniels picks one up.
Okay, Smitty, I don't want to make you feel old, but we both played against Gary Trent's dad.
Well, Grant, I'm not. But seriously, Gary Sr. was a 6'8 post. Gary Jr. a 6'5 shooter. They have different games, but both Trents are great competitors, Grant.
Toronto's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. That one rolls around and rims out.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Reed, good.
Hey guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Pass to Pirtle. And the shot goes in. Pirtle's got 6 points.
He's a consistent finisher close to the bucket. Pirtle's got great hands.
And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Towns. Towns has got his 6th assist of the night. The 3 from Barnes. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Conley. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Conley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Mike Conley looking comfortable in the post, even with the defense draped all over him.
Not gonna answer that. That's good enough. I have to somehow put this in the oven. So, makeshift strategy, we grab 2 paper towels like this, and then we hold the pan like this. Woo! You feel that heat? Oh, I feel the heat. Oh, the tension's rising. Tension's definitely rising. Oh, so take off all your clothes. Well, bro, I hate to tell you, but my meatballs are already in the oven. They're cooking. Oh, I'm scooping my walking on the plate, putting some chips on there, and calling it a day. Oh man, okay. So he's already finishing up. I gotta set the timer on these. All right, let me do a time of, we'll do 15 minutes. These are the round 2 picks I got, so I'm gonna stick those in later. Oh, can I get one of those? Heck no. Oh, okay. I'm just kidding. You can have one. All right. I have raw meat hands, so you're lucky I didn't touch those. Here comes the airplane. Don't do that. Oh, you know you want to eat it. Don't do that. You know you want to eat it. Don't do it. You know you want. Oh.
He gets it to go.
The 3 from Barnes. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Towns, that's good.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Olynyk checked in for Toronto. Nora comes in for Barnes. Anderson's checked in for Minnesota. Alexander Walker comes in for Rudy Gobert. Timeout called, the Timberwolves. Dick, he's checked in for Toronto. Brown comes in for Quickly. Edwards, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Morris comes in for Mike Conley. 58 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Pass to Nora. Over Edwards. And the Raptors miss again.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Good on the bucket. Edwards got 44.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
For three, Barrett. Minnesota with a rebound. Down low. Here's Edwards. Lays it up and banks it in. Edwards has got 11 points in the quarter.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Olynyk with a screen on Anderson.
Possessing considerable speed and athleticism, it's clear Barrett relishes attracting contact on the drive.
Free throw drops for Barrett. Scotty Barnes checked in for Toronto. So hits one and misses one at the line.
And with Barrett, we know he can score the ball. Now he must focus on becoming a better passer and facilitator.
Edwards looking for an opening.
Y'all know get caught.
And he gets that one. Edwards got 48.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so Morris will bring it up for Minnesota. They've got Dick. Scotty Barnes is out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then it's Bruce Brown. And it's Nora in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Brown passes to Nora. All sorts of time. Warren with the rebound. And here's Minnesota now. And the NBA's TV deal expires after next season.